Hey there everybody, I'm level 5 and welcome to level 5. Today we're talking about me going to the cinema once again. Now these type of videos are going to be a little hit and miss this time round, as it's the case of, well, there's not many films coming out this year that I know of that I really want to spend the money on and go see. There is definitely one, but that comes out in the middle of the year, but for the rest of the year it's kind of hit and miss. So this time round we went to go see Kung Fu Panda 4. And it was actually a very nice treat because me and the fiance managed to get my sister. Me and my sister grew up on the Kung Fu Panda movies, and we absolutely love them. It's one of our favourite trilogies to watch. So when it comes to the fact that I was able to surprise her, she had no idea what was going on. We picked her up from my mother's house, we took her to the cinema, we also got food after and stuff. So yeah, it was a nice surprise. It was a nice day out. I got to surprise my sister and it was a blast. So let's talk about the actual movie. Well, the experience, of course, like I said, was fun. But honestly, ignore everybody when they say that this film isn't good. I don't understand why people are saying that. They captured Kung Fu Panda perfectly. The fight scenes are absolutely epic in this. Is it the best fight scenes you've ever seen? No. I think the fight scenes in number 1 and number 3 are better. Then we also have the humour. This film made me laugh out loud a good couple times, and I quote the movie. There's 2 lines in this movie that I quote now all the time. I've watched this over a week ago and I keep quoting it. And it did make me laugh. Jack Black still brings the lovable, cuddly epicness that is Poe. Now, of course, there is a big thing here. And it's not a massive spoiler, they're not in the trailer, but the Furious 5 aren't in this film. They're not really in it at all. They get mentioned, I will say that, but that's about it. Honestly, that's not a bad thing. There's one thing that people have to understand if you really watch the Kung Fu Pandas through 1 to 3. They're not tied together. The Furious 5 were before the Dragon Warrior, and the Dragon Warrior can exist without the Furious 5. My personal opinion, I love the fact we finally got a movie without the Furious 5. I adore the Furious 5. I love their actors, their characters, and everything. But the fact that we have a Poe standalone story that, he's doing his own thing is awesome. But to be fair on this film, it isn't a case of, oh, they're just not here. There is actually an explanation of what each character is doing, which is actually pretty cool. My counter offer to people who, want to see the Furious 5, is the people behind Kung Fu Panda can do one or two things. One, give us a TV show of the Furious 5, where Poe's not in it. We actually get an explanation of what each character's doing. So give us, 5 episodes, and show us what each one's doing, and actually explain what Poe's talking about. Or 2, give us a Furious 5 movie. We have these 5 characters, they're lovable, and yeah, okay, it may not be as good as the Kung Fu Panda films, but give us a Furious 5 movie. Give us a film of them. This film ends with now Poe no longer being the Dragon Warrior. Well, he is, but he now needs to find a replacement. So, maybe have what those guys are up to whilst this is happening. Honestly, I'd be fine with that. So, with the lack of the Furious 5 in it, there are new characters in this. There's this little fox character, and she's honestly, I quite like her a lot. There's some plot twists with her character development that I didn't even see coming. They actually hit it really well. She's a really cool, fun character. She questions Poe's character in certain ways, and she's also a thief. She grew up from the worst case. She grew up in the streets. She's part of gangs and things. She's the complete opposite to the Furious 5 and Poe, which I absolutely adore. She's also an orphan, which of course Poe was. Poe didn't have a family. He got adopted by what's the goose called? Anyway, him, he got adopted by the goose, and he did eventually find his family, but that's later on. So he does relate to this little fox character, and she's really cool. I really like her. She's a lot of fun. She's energetic. I love her voice actor as well. I had to Google it after, but yeah, she's a good character. She does balance Poe very well. There's also some fun little quips throughout the movie. Poe is trying to find his spiritual saying, his quote. Master Shifu and the turtle guy, they both had their sayings. They both had quotes, their memorable lines that people take, their wisdom words, and Poe's trying to find his. So throughout the film, these two are trying to figure out what Poe's is, and it is kind of funny. The downside to this film is the dads. I didn't need them in it the entire time. I didn't need to keep going back to them constantly. This film does have both the goose and the panda, so both of Poe's father relations. They're in it constantly. They're trying to find Poe, and it's not good. It's okay. That's the downside to the film. It's meh. Like, that's the only parts of the film that I was like, can we just get back to Poe, please? Can we literally just get back to Poe and the Fox? I don't want to watch these guys. I really don't. Master Shifu, of course, is Master Shifu. He's awesome in this. And then the villain. Honestly, yeah, she is up there with the other three villains. And I really enjoyed her character. We finally had a female, which is cool. Wait, was the peacock a girl? I don't think the peacock was a girl. I think the peacock was a guy. When it comes to her character, she's sly, she's devious. The very first time we actually meet her, it's a whole, like, holy crap, that's awesome sort of moment. She has, well, she's a chameleon, so she has ability to shapeshift, so she can look like other people, which actually does play in really well. There's a few times where it happens, and she gets away with a lot of stuff. I also really like the idea behind her, like, character. She's not a martial artist, and the way that she gets her martial arts abilities is actually kind of cool. Visually and effects-wise, it looks really good the way that they do it. Honestly, I liked her as a villain. Was it rushed? Maybe a little bit. But I do like the fact that we do get to see her without Poe before, like, they end up fighting and stuff. And the final fight was just absolutely to die for. That final fight scene was so damn cool. We also got to see some returning characters, which I won't mention their names, but it was nice to see them, hear their voices again. And there is actually a really nice, sweet moment right at the end between a character from a previous film and Poe. And there's a mutual respect for each other, which I never thought I'd ever see, and I'm really glad that happened. So honestly, here's my overall take. It's a great film. It fits in the Kung Fu Panda franchise. Whoever sits there and says, oh, it's bad because the Furious 5. Yeah, screw them. It doesn't matter. Furious 5 are great characters, but we need to see Poe without them. And I'm glad that we did. Honestly, I'm happy with the way they're going the storyline as well. The way that they're continuing the storyline. If they do continue the storyline, I'm now curious to see what they'll end up doing. I really hope that the Fox actually does get more leeway as well. But honestly, yeah, it's a good film. Is it as, like, great as the trilogy? Who knows? I'm going to do a Kung Fu Panda, ranking video with all 4 movies. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this video. Again, like I said, the experience for me was absolutely fantastic. I got to surprise my sister, and the film is actually really good. No Furious 5. I keep trying to say Fast and Furious 5. No Furious 5. That's okay. The new character is really good. The villain is epic. Fight scenes are fantastic, and is generally funny. I actually found this film hilarious. And I know my fiance and my sister enjoyed it too. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell so you guys don't miss another video. And of course, I've got another episode review coming out real soon, and I'll be ranking the Kung Fu Panda 4 movies, all 4 Kung Fu Panda movies. But if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about, any specific shows, movies, comic books, and that jazz, let me know, and I shall try my best in the comments down below. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below so I can do my best to make the video. That didn't make any sense. Anyway, I love you all, roar of passion, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.